Welcome to third topic. Let's get started. So in this topic, we are going to talk about what are those two tools we can leverage to deliver our AI services. And the other one is we are going to talk about this sixth strategy. We won't go too deep, but we just talk about the concept and how it works, because we will cover the details on the later module. So don't worry about it. So the AI strategy that you can utilize to deliver results, not only for yourself, but also you can deliver this result for your customers or to your customers. Okay, so the first one is for local restaurant. So as I just mentioned, most local restaurants, they have the same problem. The same issue is they need to pay a huge of percentage to those food ordering platforms. It's just Uber Eats or the DoorDash. And the main problem is most restaurants, their margin is pretty thin. So just imagine if even Uber Eats or DoorDash can help them to generate more revenue. However, as my understanding, they need to split maybe 30% of the cut to those platforms. That's huge. And I don't even understand how can they make money. Yes, of course, when you order food through those apps, it could be more expensive compared with you just order in the restaurant or order there and take away. So I just don't understand how would that be possible, because once the customer realize, oh, maybe it's too expensive compared with I just order in the restaurant, they probably don't use the platform anymore, because they know, oh, I don't want to pay the extra. So if I want to eat this restaurant, I would just go there. But if I can't or I don't have time, I'm too lazy, I probably just pass it. So that eventually not a win-win situation for everyone. So if you can have some idea, some strategy that you can help local restaurant to solve this problem, that will be huge. They will love it, because if they can pay only a little bit money but still get the benefit, why not try it? So the theory is pretty simple. When you can help the restaurant to set up a couple system. So the first one is about their marketing system, which is you can design some kind of landing page, or you can utilize the automation, the pre-built chatbot, the dialogue flow, in order to funnel those customers who ordering food through the food ordering platform. You need to incentivize those customers to join your loyalty customer list. And once they can join the customer list, the loyalty customer list, then it's a time for you as a service provider to keep marketing to those people and then help the restaurant to generate more revenue. And that's it. But how would you do that? It's very simple. We just utilize some platform to do the simple setup, And then each restaurant, they can have their own food ordering system. And then once you've done that, you can just use the QR code to link to your landing page or anything. The link you just present in the QR code, and then you can just print it out or just make it as a sticker or more like a business card. So just ask a restaurant when they have some orders via those food ordering app, they can either put the stickers on the bag, or they just put inside the bag. And this is the purpose, to let the customer knows they can scan the QR code, and if they scan the code, and they can join the loyalty customer list, and they will be incentivized to offer them a free cup of coffee or a free some kind of sandwich once if the amount is way high, or the cost is too high, you can just say, oh, you can get a free one if you just purchase something over some amount. That's it. That's your marketing plan. But the main thing, before you can do any marketing, the main thing before that is you need to acquire more customers for business in their own system, in their own loyalty customer list. Otherwise, any kind of marketing strategy maybe you cannot see the good performance just based on if those customers still live in the third-party food ordering system. That will be a huge problem, and you can't control the output because the platforms owns those customers, not actually the restaurant owns those customers. And also you can help the local restaurant to set up the second system, which is help them to gather more customer review. Because as you can see here, the Google business profile is the way you can showcase the business owners. They can showcase their business for free on this platform. But the crucial part is Google, they want to incentivize those business who is either pretty proactive to interact with customers, or they have the most positive reviews on their profile. Because these two things just show this business cares about their customers, and also on the other hand, they care about their reputation. So Google will be no hesitation to push those business on the top of a list, because it's also showing Google's reputation, because Google only recommend the good business to those users who are actively on their platform, on this Google platform. So that's a win-win situation. And this is why it's a logical judgment that if you don't have a really good positive reviews, how can you push your order to the top of the list? Unlikely. So if you can help business to gather more reviews without any hard work, you just set up the system, and every time when a customer make a purchase, or the repeat customer comes back and just spend some money on the restaurant, the system will just automatically send the request. And also, there's one way to increase their positive reviews. The meaning of the positive is at least a 4 star. So there's a way that's totally legal. You can legally just filter out those stars, which is only maybe 3 or 2 or 1. You just filter them out and don't let them be posted on Google. But that we will talk about that later. Which I'm just showing you there's any kind of possibilities that you can utilize some platforms, some tools to achieve those outcomes, which is kind of dreams come true for some business owners, because sometimes we just think, oh, what if something is that? That would be perfect. But when you think about what if, most people they just have the mindset which is, oh, I know that's not real, that couldn't be possible. So if you can present this kind of idea to local business, I mean the local restaurant, that will be a game changer for them, because most of them they don't think this kind of things exist. So that's pretty much for the strategy 1. So the strategy 2 is for the local trades business. So the thought process is pretty much the same as the strategy 1. It's just that the mechanism is different, because the local trades business, they don't need the food ordering system. What they need the most is a system that can gather prospects' feedback or their questions. Because let's say if the HVAC company, they have a prospects who needed the AC repair service urgently, and they just found out this business online and they start to chat, or even they can submit what kind of problem. For example, the light is flashing, or the door of the air conditioner cannot close, something like that, and they can take the photo, they can submit the photo to let the company know what kind of issue is it. And for some simple issue, probably some experienced technician, they can just quickly reply the quote, how much is gonna cost to repair this, or maybe can't do, you need to replace a new one, something like that. So if you can just imagine, if you can set up this kind of system to help the trades business to take all the incoming message, inquiry, or the quote, then you can help them to separate those different incoming message by adding text. I'm starting to talk about some stuff to let you know, but if you don't understand, that's okay. You don't need to really understand right now, but I'm just letting you to have some ideas what is something, and in the end of the course, I believe you can just piece them together to a whole picture. So for this, you can just help them to add some tag according to those message. There must be some keywords that can trigger these different tags. So just imagine if you can just separate whole the different incoming message into some categories, being add some tag. You don't need to worry about if it's just a repair issue, but the the technician who is in charge only for the new customer, new installation, won't be notified, because that will just be so painful and so unnecessary that even though it's a message, but I don't think every single incoming message you need to inform everyone in the company, right? So that doesn't make any sense. So if you can help set up the system like this, they can receive all the inbound incoming message, and then at the back end, the AI just smart enough to help separate those messages into different flow to notify the relative person, and that would be a great thing, right? So for the trades business, you can do that strategy as well. And also, if they need to find their talents, they need to find someone who is skilled talent and in their business, in their niche, and also their experience. You can still set up some system to attract those talent. There's no problem that you want to achieve this. That's achievable. So it just depends on what kind of business you are talking to and how well you understand their problems. And another thing is, if you can help them to acquire more talent, it's unlikely they cannot make more sales. So I think every single phase and every single little piece, they are just all connected together. It just depends on how you see through this. So that's pretty much the strategy 2. And for the strategy 3 is the social media management. So for the social media management, it's pretty straightforward. You can help business, not only local business, but also any kind of business. You can help them to set up a system to funnel or acquire those incoming leads, and then at the back end do some work to eventually convert those leads into sales. That's one part of this strategy. And the other part is, some people, they just overlook the power of the organic traffic, because they think, oh, the organic traffic, I need to, it takes a long time and I need to make content. Wow, that's a huge headache. We don't want to do it. But just imagine if you can utilize AI to not only streamline the process, but also you can reduce the work and even the time for the content distribution. And third, you can help them be more creative to come up with some content that can attract more skilled talent. So I believe that's a benefit for them, because I think most people, they don't want to do the content creation just because it's too time consuming. You have to plan, you have to record, or you have to make the content, you have to cut, edit it, and you have to post, and then you have to follow up, because we need to see the stats, what kind of content, and you have to see which one performs better, and we need to duplicate it. So I think most businesses don't want to do it. However, if a local business or even online business, you can stick with this game for long enough, that would be a huge traffic produce machine for them. I bet that. So it depends on how are you going to position yourself, and also how are you going to use AI to make this strategy works? Because if you cannot talk about the AI can save them time or money, or you cannot increase the efficiency about the content production, I don't think this strategy will work. So just bear in mind. So the fourth strategy is AI ads launching for local niches. I think I don't know about you, but I have heard a lot. Some people, they just debate, oh, don't use paid ads. It's just wasting your money, and it won't work. But sometimes it just depends. I believe every single point of view, they are coming from some point. And there's no right or wrong. It's just about how you present this point of view. So for my experience, I think it's a good way for local business to have the budget. I would say at least $20 or $30 per day to test out some offer, to see if that can bring them more business. That's it. Because I think the mainstream ads platform, they are getting smarter. So if you can just handle the ads creation, the creatives, and then set up the radius for the business, just let the ads AI, let them do the work for the business. I think that would be the easiest and also the best starting point. So the thing is, here we can just utilize some tools that can help local business launch their ads in a matter of minutes. Honestly, minutes. Because you just need to, if you utilize this tool, you just need to type some words. It's a prompt, and tell this tool what is your business, and what's your offer, and what's your niche, your industry. And then in a matter of a click, they will just generate the ad creative for you, and also some ad copy for you. It's just a time savior. It is a savior. And it's not only save your time, but also let you have the ability to have some ad copy and creatives in a short period of time, and it can speed up the ads testing process. Because just imagine, before the AI, if you want to make some ad creatives, I would say, no matter if that's the image, I don't know, it probably takes 1 or 2 days. But if that's the video, probably 3 or 5 days. Because it's really hard for me. If that's me, it's really hard for me to come up with the ad copy as well as the creatives in 1 week. What if I need maybe 10 variation, 2 variation of the text copy, and the 5 variation of the creatives. This isn't just this is so painful, honestly. And I think most people, they don't want to touch this. It's because, how do I know if my ad copy is good enough? Well, nobody knows unless you test. But you know what I mean, because that's AI is trained so well. Sometimes we just be very impressed. Wow, that's this ad copy just written by a bot. Even a real human maybe cannot do it in 3 seconds. So that's the beauty of AI again. When we can utilize the AI technology to make some process even quicker, shorter, that's a win already. So the strategy 4 is you can help local business to launch their ads, and without really get involved in the ad creation process. That's really beautiful for us, I mean for everyone. So the 5th strategy is the AI dynamic lead magnet for local or online business. Once again, this strategy is also a smart strategy, which is we will utilize another tool, the different tools we can utilize to achieve this outcome. So the dynamic lead magnet is what? It's pretty simple. I believe you have heard about, or you have some experience that when you just stumble across some ads, and then the topic is really you are interested in, and once you click the ad and they just say, please leave your contact detail, like a name or email or even a phone number, we will just email the ebook or the PDF to you. So this kind of exchange and the PDF is called lead magnet, because once you receive the PDF or the ebook, you've already become someone else's lead, because you've already exchanged your detail, the email address for the PDF, the ebook. So that's a lead magnet. And now, in today's environment, the AI is so popular. We have to evolve. We have to help business. I think especially local or online business, they can use this too. Because, for example, if that's the dynamic lead magnet for the weight loss niche, so the weight loss niche it's not necessarily has to be an online fitness coach. No, you can just the local gym, they can offer this dynamic lead magnet, and then in exchange you have their email or even the phone number. Then you can text them, you can email them about their personalized weight loss plan, or the personalized recommendation diet plan. And then you can start to nurture them, let them know, we have some kind of program, or we have some kind of food plan, or even the food supplement. Then you can make some sales from there. So the AI dynamic lead magnet is which you let the prospect, you let the prospect, or you let the potential lead to fill out some information, and you can generate their personalized outcome for them. So that's the same theory. It's the AI, they are working at the back end to help you generate those results they want, and also helpful for your business to attract more potential customers that they want to leave their contact details for you in order to get this. So it's a pretty smart move, because I think the old way, the traditional way people are doing the lead magnet, I think the ebook or the PDF file, that still works. But however, this kind of dynamic lead magnet is more fresh and also more personalized. I think people, they are more willing to do just to do some effort to fill out the form, and then they are just excited, or they are interested in seeing those results for themselves. So that's the strategy, the fifth strategy. So the last strategy is for the info product business. So what does that mean? It's very straightforward. The info product business is more like the course creator, or for those business, they want to launch their online program. For example, I've seen a guy, he's in the car detailing business. However, he just launched his first ever program, which is teach people how to ceramic coating their own car. That's pretty cool. And he just teach people what kind of the paint to pick, and what kind of protection tool they need, and they need to how to put the plastic cover on where the window or where, and they need to use the certain sticker to fix, to make the plastic stick well. Otherwise, when they do the ceramic coating, it might just ruin the window or something else. So that's pretty cool. And the program that this guy launched is also an info product too. So for those info product business, it's just the common for the online business. So let's just go back to the diagram. So for those info product business, that means it's so online, it's so internet, which means they need the full process for their business. So it's just from the phase 1 to phase 4. So if you can initially help them with their marketing, help them generate more leads, generate more traffic, and then once you've done that, you can help them nurture those leads in order to make those leads to have some awareness. What kind of awareness? Well, for example, if this guy just have some traffic, some people just opt in his landing page, wants to see the quick, maybe 30 minutes video talking about how you can do the ceramic coating as a pro, and then people just do it. But at the end of the video, he just said, oh, if you are more interested or something like that, you can buy my course. My program is, I think that's $9.99, and with maybe 200 or 250 discount code for some sort of product, and that's it. But of course, not every single one who opt in the landing page they will buy, right? So the thing is, you need to nurture them. You need to let them know why would you want to do it by yourself, and how much money would you save if you do it yourself. And this is actually not that hard if you do it by yourself, something like that. So there's kind of awareness in the nurture process. So in the end, if someone, and you can help this coach offering some meetings, the opportunity to talk to this person or talk to their sales team to clarify if they have some doubts or they have some hesitation. If they can clarify those, probably they would just buy it. So this is the pretty much overview picture about the marketing and sales that you can do for the info product business. And the rest of these we will discuss deeper and later in the rest of the modules. So if you cannot really comprehend, don't worry about it. At least you have some basic concept of the whole process. We will go deep and go fully explain this in the future video. So don't worry about it if you cannot really understand fully right now. So that's pretty much those 6 strategies that you can utilize to use for your own AI strategy, and also you can fit in any kind of niche you want to serve, as well as you want to use this strategy to your business. That's totally fine, totally okay. And as I said here, don't worry about it. We will cover the details in the later module, so don't worry about it. So in the next video, I'm going to show you these 2 platforms that we are utilizing right now. The first one is High Level, or GHL means Go High Level because their domain name just gohighlevel.com. And the second one is ClickFunnels. I think most people, they are so familiar with this platform, and they have already evolved to ClickFunnels 2.0. They are not cheap, they are expensive, but I believe some people, they are still their fan, because sometimes if things are expensive, theoretically they are nicer. Not all of them, but sometimes most of them, they are nicer. So I will talk about this in a later video. And they just, in recent, they just rolling out their really cool feature, which is the AI funnel builder. That's, for me, I think that's a game changer as well, because sometimes, let me put this way. For the marketing strategy, there are many, many ways that you can use. So the funnel is one of that. And for the funnels, there are many, many kinds of funnels for different purpose. So I would say the webinar funnel strategy is so crucial still for today. So that's why if you can save some time and also those headache that you need to create the webinar funnel from scratch to the end, normally takes some days. And now if you are using the ClickFunnels AI funnel builder, honestly, it's only maybe 10 minutes or 5 minutes. It depends on how detailed you give them your your information. And if you really want to finish the whole process, including you tweak the text, or you tweak the message within the email, because they also pre-build the email for you, I think probably a couple hours. So that's really a savior, another savior as well. So don't worry about that. If you cannot understand what I'm talking about, that's fine, because in the future videos we're going to talk about more and more detailed marketing strategy. And now I'm just planting some seeds in your head. That's it. So that's pretty much it. I will see you in the next video.